So, I get on YouTube today, and it's like the first time in a couple months that this has happened. And I look at my subscriptions, which are, you know, outlined nicely right there in the front, and I'm looking, and I'm trying to see, and I see the little blue thing that says watched, and then watched, and then watched, and I said, oh my goodness, I don't have a video to watch. It's a Sunday night. I mean, I guess it's Mother's Day. I could hang out with my mom, but psh, I'd much rather be watching videos on YouTube. So I actually got to a point where I was watching multiple videos, like the same video multiple times. I knew I had seen it already. I knew I had watched it like the day before, and I said, I don't really care. I'm going to watch it again, just because that's how I roll. But then it hit me that I'm going to have to get over my fears of cameras, because I've been wanting to vlog. That's how the you know, the teenagers say these days. You vlog, make a video blog or a log of my thoughts on video. Wow, that was tangential. I said I was gonna have to get over it. I was gonna have to do it because I've been talking to some of my friends, and I said I'm obsessed with watching people. Like it's kind of a problem. I watch these people like talk about, oh, I had some cereal today. If you catch that reference, it's to Karen Alloy's video. I'll put a link up here. I think this is how it works. Ah, this is so exciting. But talking about like doing really mundane, normal things, and I'm just like, I sit there and I'm like, tell me more. I want to hear more. So I said to myself, I'm gonna have to do it, especially because I am going to college next year. And so I want to be able to keep in touch with some people, not most people, just because I think over my dead body would I want most people watching these videos. But a couple people will really enjoy this, and that's like the kind of crowd that is like into vlogging and will be interested in hearing what I had for cereal, what kind of cereal I had for breakfast. This is also a lot more difficult than it looks, trying to keep a straight face on the camera. But I knew I wasn't going to remember what I wanted to talk about, so I actually made myself, oh, where'd it go? I made myself a note card, and it kind of has bullshit written on it. There's nothing there. See, look, introduction, name, and occupation. Those are my notes. But I am Andrew. I've actually been with the YouTube community, stalking it, horribly stalking it for I don't even know how many years. Multiple years. I think I have an old account from like 4 years ago or something crazy that I will oh shit, hit the camera. I think I have an account from like 4 years ago or something that I just don't use and that I might get around to using. But I am currently a senior in high school in the great state of West Virginia. Let me tell you how awesome this state is. I mean, I can walk down the street, catch a subway, and then go into the Mac store and be like, hey, I want to buy a Mac. And they're like, hey, well, you came to the right place. But no, in West Virginia, I drive everywhere. It takes me like 45 minutes to get to, well, it takes me like 10 minutes to get to the capital, which is where I go to school, the capital city. But there's nothing anywhere, and the place shuts down at like 9 o'clock, so there's nothing to do at night. So I'm actually going to college next year in Boston. I'm not going to tell you where, because I don't want to be, you know, mercilessly slaughtered in the middle of the night. I feel like that's something that could happen. But if you, the font or the color of my writing is in red, that's a little hint as to where I'm going. You might be able to catch it, you might not, because I think actually there are 2 or 3 schools up in the Boston area that are red colored, and you'll end up guessing the wrong one. But, so yeah, going to college next year. I'm going to be majoring in computer science and game design, and minoring in Asian studies. I'm kind of obsessed with Japan. It's a problem. Actually, I just got in the mail today this bracelet from Lady Gaga. It says here, what does it say here? We pray for Japan, with a little, there we go, the monster paw. And then right here we've got, you know, some Japanese characters. I wish I knew what it was saying. I'm assuming it's hiragana, because there are a lot of characters there. It could be katakana, but I would doubt it. I would doubt it. I understand how you work Japanese, even though I've never taken the class. I'm actually in French this year, 4th year French student. But planning on taking that. I really love the Japanese culture. I really love the Japanese music because, I mean, what can I say? I'm a freak. I'm kind of weird. But my two favorite music artists are a person named Utada Hikaru. If you know who Utada is, like this. Ha, ha. See, look, I already know how to play the game. You know, I'm whoring myself out for likes. If you've heard of Utada, please, someone contact me, because I mean, she's like the biggest thing in Japan. She's literally the biggest pop star. I wrote a research paper about her my sophomore year of high school, actually, but kind of obsessed with her. I also really love Lady Gaga, and I'm kind of obsessed with Kesha, because I've got a thing for drunken blondes that wear a lot of glitter, and I said, your music is just so genuine and your message is so great that I'm just going to have to support you. I'm actually subscribed to her. Yeah, Kesha has a YouTube channel. You should go check it out. I'm going to put a link to that up here this time. See, I know how this works. But let's see. What other things do I like? I'm a big fan of cell phones. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people like the cell phones, but I really like the cell phones. I can tell you basically anything about the cell phones, the smartphones that are out today. Like, I have myself a Evo 4G made by HTC. It's got a 4.2-inch WVGA capacitive touchscreen running Android 2.2 Froyo on top of Sense. I haven't rooted it. So yeah, I'm kind of a nerd. Kind of a nerd. That's what I do. I mean, what can you say? But I like cell phones. I like theater. Not like a theater. I'm not like gonna do it for my life, but I do drama club at school, and I'm the captain of our speech and debate team, co-captain. We are pretty hot shit, let me tell you. Not really, but I love it, and I'm obsessed with it. So I really like speaking. I mean, I've got the charismatic voice. I mean, what can I say? I've got a gay voice, actually. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't really like my voice, but I gotta get over that one. Oh my god, I'm just ranting. This is awful. Let's see, what else do I really like? Oh, I have this book here, Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. There's a movie by Hayao Miyazaki. I'm not going to pronounce his first name right. But that's based on it. She actually just died recently. That's really sad. But you need to check out some Miyazaki movies. My favorite movie of all time is My Neighbor Totoro. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're animated movies. He's basically the Walt Disney of Japan, but he's kind of amazing. I'm pretty obsessed with him. But let's see. This video is really just rambling on. I feel awful for making you watch this. But my life right now, I'm just waiting to graduate. You know, took the AP Computer Science test last week. I've got Human Geography this week, so no fun. No fun at all. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. You know what? This video is 8.5 minutes. I'll leave you all to simmer, to stew in the thought of my awesome life. I don't even know if I told you my name. Oh my god. I'm Andrew. I'm hoping I said that. If I didn't, my bad. Yeah, what can I say? I'm ditzy like that. It happens. But if you enjoyed this, I want to promise you that I'll be doing more videos, and they'll be higher quality, because I do have a flip that takes HD video, and my phone, I think, even takes HD video, if worse comes to worse. I don't know why I did it on this webcam, other than it was just easier. But I promise the next videos will be higher quality. I'll have more important things to talk about. Oh, actually, I could talk about this, baby. In my next video. You see that scar goes from like all the way here, all the way down. I got another one like it on my foot. I can talk, oh, this is gross. I'm not even going to do that. No, we're not even going there. But got a scar like that on my foot. We can talk about that in the next video if you badger me, and I want you to badger me. Give me a reason to talk about it, because it's a pretty good story, let me tell you. But yeah, leave me any comments if you want to find out anything about me, or what my next video should be about. And I think that's about it. Bye-bye, guys.